Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. Don't get it twisted, okay? And today is episode 90, episode noventa. That's what it is in Spanish. And remember a couple of weeks ago when I kept saying ocho y ocho? That was crazy, 8 and 8. I mean, it might be, but the real word was ochenta y ocho, was show 88. Now today is show 90, noventa. Grandma Hershey coming along with her Spanish. So anywho, we are making sweet potato cheesecake bars. Okay. Basically, it's just a cheesecake in a long pan cut into squares because Grandma Hershey did food like fooling with that pan. Okay. And it's easier to serve this way. Okay. Because you try to cut a big old slice of cheesecake standing up and give it to a kid, that's going to be a problem. Okay. But you give him a square, he'll move on his merry little way. Here's my her. Okay. So anyway, and guess who's back? They had to remind Grandma Hershey, the kitchen angels are back. Grandma Hershey just been keeping them out. Oh, shame on you, Grandma Hershey. Those kitchen angels just been so wonderful helping me. So anywho, they're back. They helped me with this. So anywho, the healthy highlights for this, for one square, which is 1/16 of the whole pan, is 153.3. Not bad for a dessert, huh? The saturated fat is 3. Not too shabby when you're using cream cheese. What you say? And the cholesterol is 80.6. I don't like that too well, but hey, it's still not bad. All right. And the sodium is 164.6. That's not bad either, especially for a dessert. Because when you look at these desserts today, they got a lot of salt. Okay. Then the carbs, the overall carbs are 17, which is still not bad. The sugar is 9.5. Make it pretty diabetic friendly. One square, they should be okay. Put a dollop of whipped cream on top. They should be all right. Okay. And then the protein is 3.8 and the fiber is 8, which is really good. So the net carbs for one square, one bar is 9 even. So it's not keto low, but it is body friendly low. Okay, it's the FDA low for carbs. Okay, so and it's loveliness friendly on top of that. So anywho, that's what's up with this sweet potato cheesecake bars. Now if you look at episode 30 when I made the sweet potato pie, you will see the benefits of sweet potato. So I didn't think I should have to repeat that again. All you have to do is go to episode 30 and with the sweet potato pie, which you need to make anywho. And you'll see the benefits of the sweet potato. And you will also find out that sweet potato is really not a potato. And it tells you why. Okay. So now the ingredients for the recipe are, okay, for the crust, which we already made this time. Because on one of these shows I did a cheesecake. The first cheesecake I did, I don't remember if it was the pineapple, the strawberry, somebody. Anyway, I had put the ingredients for the crust together. I assembled the crust on the show, but I couldn't put the filling in because I had to let it cook first. So this time I made the crust in advance. Okay, but you can look at those other cheesecake shows, so they good too. So we use cake spray because they have other brands beside Baker's Joy. Okay, so I use cake spray on the pan. Then you take a package of the vanilla goldfish crackers. They taste just like cookies. And you take 4.5 teaspoons of sweetener, whichever kind you like to use. And then 3 tablespoons of margarine, and you're going to soften it. And that way it will blend in better than melting it. It just spreads better. And then you're going to take a fork and you're going to just put that together until it become all mixed in and become crumbly. And then you would just put it in your pan, pat it down and spread it out. And then you put your oven on 375 and you'll bake it for 5 minutes. And take that out. Then you're going to reduce the heat to 325 for the cheesecake. And so then you're going to get this nice crust. That's what you're going to get. And I mean, it came out really, really nice. Okay. Then with the other ingredients for the filling, is 3 blocks of the Neuchâtel, or the 1/3 less fat cream cheese, and you will have half a cup of date sugar, 1/4 cup of regular sugar. We're trying to get as less sugar as possible. However, we're going to need a half a cup of sweetener, whichever kind you use. Okay. Then you're going to need 4 large eggs. You want that at room temperature along with your cream cheese. You're going to need 2 medium sweet potatoes. Cook them and mash them, and you should get about 1 cup. And then half a cup of the sour cream. I use the light. 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavor, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And those are your ingredients. All right. So now let's go ahead and get this shoulder rolling and get to making this cheesecake, because time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. Okay. So like I said, we're going to take our cream cheese and we're going to put that in. And put that in the bowl first. That's what we're going to do. Get out. Get on out of here. Why it wants to be stubborn? I don't know. I just don't want to go. Okay, we got our cream cheese. Then we're going to put our sugars, which I mix them all together. And we're going to put those in. All right, good. This date sugar didn't get hard like that brown sugar did when I made those cookies. Never forget as long as I live. Okay, you know, day sugar kind of powdery, so I can try to get that in here just a little bit before I turn this mixer on. Try to get it covered up somewhere so it don't go all over the place. All right. Okay. Now, okay, you know I gotta shut up when I turn this mixer on because it gives a different sound. So I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna cream the cream cheese with the different sugars. Okay, here we go. All right. Whew. Okay, we're gonna set this in. Don't worry, we're gonna get that in here. We're not gonna leave that on the beater. It's not time to lick the beaters yet, kids. So we got that all creamed in, and look how creamy it looks. Yes, we do. All the sugars mixed in together. Now, I have a friend who can't tolerate sweeteners. And so what I suggested for her to do, since she can eat date sugar, is just combine the amount of all the sugar together and do half date sugar and half regular sugar. Okay, because all date sugar, if you use all date sugar, it's going to make it kind of hard. So if you still want it to be kind of fluffy, then do half and half. Okay. And then so like I said, we'll use the sweetener that you have been able to tolerate. Okay, if you can do that. But the 3 sugars worked out great together. And that way you got way less regular sugar than normal. Okay. So now we're going to, I like to put in my seasoning. They're going to get mixed in. So I put the nutmeg and the salt and the, what was the other thing we're using here? Cinnamon. You know, my brain going to be 67 years old next month. So I think I'm doing good. All right. So let's put the seasoning in here. Woo-hoo. And then let's go ahead and you can do the eggs one at a time, But since I put them all in the same container, we're going to put all 4 eggs in here, okay? Put all 4 eggs. And I know most of the chefs and the professional cooks and bakers and whatever, they will tell you to really do the 1 egg at a time. And you can do that. But on the show, we don't have all day. So you get your bloopers here. You're going to mix these together, okay? All right. All right. See the difference in the texture since we added the eggs? Uh-huh. Okay, so now we're going to thicken it up just a little bit. Try to get this thing to act right on this ledge. Okay, maybe we put it, because it's not even. Okay, it's just not my fault. Okay, here we go. Got it to stay in place. All right, so we're going to put our sweet potatoes in here. Okay, they're already mashed. I made them yesterday. Now, what Grandma Hershey did, since she kind of forgot to make them early yesterday, she ended up putting holes in them with a fork, and then wrapped them up in paper towel and put them in the microwave 4 and 4. Okay, 4 minutes one side, flip it over, 4 minutes on the other side, and then I just peeled off the peelings, and it was good to go. So now we're going to go ahead and beat in our sweet potatoes. All right. So it's turning a little orange. Now one thing, funny story, might not be too funny, but anywho, I grew up in East St. Louis, in the Midwest. So every time we got sweet potatoes, they were orange inside. Then I moved to California, and I didn't know that that crops just be different in different areas. So those sweet potatoes were yellow. So I kept trying to make this sweet potatoes turn orange, like, because I made pies out of it, and it would not turn orange. I put so much cinnamon, so much nutmeg, trying to make these things turn orange, and all I got was a spicy sweet potato pie, yellow. But then I learned about the yams, which are actually potatoes, and they're very orange and very sweet. And in California, I just made yam pies and called them sweet potato pies. And so if you want the very orange color, then get your yams. But out here in the Midwest, they are orange looking. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put this sour cream in here, so that, because that's gonna make it moist also. So let's put sour cream in. We're almost done. How about that? We are almost done. Sour cream in here. Mm-hmm. All righty. The sour cream in here, baby. The last thing we had to add. Okay, here we go. All right, we have made the batter for the sweet potato cheesecake. Okay, and how creamy. Look how creamy this is. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're going to take our prepared cake pan with our cheesecake crust. Move this beater out the way so I don't get beater on filling on my wrist. You know, Grandma Hershey is about having stuff on her. And then we're gonna pour this on top, evenly on top. Make sure I don't drop this bowl. That will be a sight. More than a sight. You'll see me cry. Oh Lordy. Try to get as much of this out of here as possible. Now, this will be a kid's delight here because it is delicious. I'm telling you. Telling you. And you can taste the sweet potatoes, not over sweet or anything. And then it's not so much sugar that people with sugar restrictions that they can still eat it too. Oh man, this is a dream come true. Yes, indeed. And that's the thing about Grandma Hershey's desserts. They're all geared for everybody to be able to participate, to indulge. You know, because who wants to go through life without dessert? No, I don't. You can look at me and tell I eat some dessert. Okay. I just try to get as healthy as I can with them. All right. So with narcoleptic diet is kind of like a diabetic diet. Okay. Because we don't, our hypothalamus doesn't work, and that works with your, what you call it, with the system to burn the metabolism system. And so since it doesn't work, then our metabolism is very slow. And so, although I can starve myself to death, I'll lose some, but might not be healthy. Okay. So, but my numbers are good, and that's what's counting. All right. And I got all this loveliness going on. All right. Ain't too bad. Okay. Anywho, the show not about Grandma Hershey. It's about these desserts. All right. Oh, Lord. So then, all I have to do next is just put this in the oven and cook it for 60 minutes, and then take it out and let it cool on a rack for 60 minutes, for 1 hour. And then you put it in the refrigerator for at least 6 hours or overnight. And then the next day you can cut it and enjoy. So right now we're going to see what the kitchen angels have done. Okay, because we have a piece. Wait a minute, got something on my thumb. Knew that was going to happen. Okay, we're going to eat a piece of that cheesecake. Look what the kitchen angels did. Look at that. Don't they look good? I know it. They know what they're doing, okay? So now we're going to make sure it's not pausing, okay? Let's try it out first, girl. I heard you don't mind trying it for you. See how easy that cut into that? Mm-hmm. And look at this crust. See that crust? How nice and beautiful it is? Throw that in the hook'em section, y'all. So nice. It melts in your mouth. Okay, we're gonna take one for the team. How about that? This is so good. You can taste the sweet potato. Nothing's overpowering anything. Oh my God. Lordy. That's all I can say. Okay, so now what you need to do before I finish off that cheesecake, you need to go to the thumbs up and click it right now. I mean, right now. Don't do it later. Do it right now. Okay. Then, if you have not subscribed already, click subscribe. Then when you see, I don't know what's wrong with this crazy necklace. It always turn around. Then when you see the black bell, click it. That way, every time Grandma Hershey come on, they will notify you that she's coming on with something. And then, in a minute, when we done, you're going to share this show with everybody you know. You're going to share it with your friends. You're going to share it with your neighbors. And you're going to share it with your family. And even with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. We got to feed the world. Okay? Now, let's do our shout outs. So, I got a lot of shout outs. I love it. So I want to say thank you to Marcy. Last week she was on the show and she said that my voice was beautiful. Oh, Marcy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love compliments. Anywho, then I want to say a shout out to Tom and Terry and LaShawn and Doreen. I hope you're feeling better, Doreen. She had some mishaps last week, and I sure hope she's doing fine this week. Okay. Then to my granddaughter Tuka, let me tell you, little girl, I mean, she can cook. She made some brownies from scratch. It wasn't my recipe. Somebody else's recipe. Whoever it was so good. I tell you, that girl can cook. And then shout out to my friend Reggie, to my beautiful sister, my niece in Colorado. Today is her birthday. And then to Andreas, yes. And to John, my score mentor. To Diana, the chopper lady. Girl, you're going to always be the chopper lady to me. She was so nice when I stayed at her house and everything. And she did those choppers. And I still can't get mine to come out as good as hers. They be good, but hers was the best. Okay. You got the choffle trophy, Miss Diana. Okay. Then to my best friend Phyllis, to Linda, to Shelly, and to Najee, and to Sam, my what is he? My Social Security health insurance agent, whatever you call all of that with senior benefits. He always give me a good plan. Yes, indeed. So today, the birthdays. There's 5 birthdays. We have Tim, Donna, and little Maverick, who just turned 7. That's my great nephew. To my niece in Colorado, and to Kamari for his first birthday. So Grandma Hershey gonna sing. All right. Me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tim, Donna, Maverick, Niecy Pooh, and Kamari. Happy birthday to you, and many more. All righty. If you had a birthday in the last 7 days or getting ready to have one in the next 7 days, let me know so I can sing to you too. Okay. I love birthdays. I just do. It just means you made it a whole nother year. Okay. So next week, okay, we're not doing the gumbo. I'm just going to tell you, I don't have no room in the refrigerator for no gumbo. And next week is Thanksgiving too. I just can't do it. Okay. So we're going to have to do that on a whole nother time. So instead, we're going to do a suggestion that my daughter gave me early in the summer when it was really hot and I couldn't do it. And we're going to make a pineapple upside down rum cake. Okay, so you can have your sweet potato cheesecake and your rum cake for dessert, boy. Somebody gonna leave happy. Okay, and also next week I will have a list of all the shows that have the recipes that'll be great for your Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, and I will also have my list of things for you to choose from for next month's recipes. Okay, and then you can give me some suggestions if you have something that's not on my list. All right, so anywho, child, gonna enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week with our pineapple upside down rum cake. Don't y'all get drunk now. You're not gonna get drunk off of this. All right, don't be drinking the rum trying to make the cake. I see you. All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Mwah. Love you. See how this it's acting right today.